Yes, double check. There we go. Welcome in, friends. That was almost disastrous. How are we all doing, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, Gargison. Hope you're well, friend. Yes, we are back in Jurassic Park. We're probably at the end of this park, so we will go on to Jurassic Beard 2, the Lost Beard Park. But I just wanted to do a few little bits here. I think we've got to the point now of this park where we've sort of... It's really doing fine-tuning, really. I don't think there's going to be a lot of redesigns at all. We've got most of the dinosaurs that I want. It's stuff like this where I need to put in extra lighting. As you can see, I've put some extra lighting in here. We've got a lot of foliage and rockage, which for the most part I'm quite happy with. We had a little sort of like campsite here, which I was happy with. And then we've got our sort of natural, our main pens and stuff, which are all doing pretty well. I've done a little bit of work along like these borders. There could be a little bit more done, but at the moment, with the rocks and stuff, I think we're pretty good, unless we're going to sort of go in with the fine details. Obviously had a couple of bits from the workshop which have gone in there quite nicely, which we might explore a bit more in the next one. I'm really happy with how this area's turned out. So this was sort of barren. Obviously we've got the sort of rocky alcove. And from the sort of... This was from the... what's it called? Blueprints. The online thing where someone's done it. Anyway, the workshop, that's what I was saying. So I've sort of gone for a Japanese theme around here, so put in some like nice cherry blossom trees and some shrines and some nice sort of like lanterns. And it's actually turned out really well. Quite like this. And it's just the boring bits like around the like the main facility bits really that are sort of like, I've done a little bit around here, but nothing too fancy. It's just filling up those gaps, really. But I've sort of got everything where it's going to be in its final place, I'm pretty sure. Like I've done a little bit of work around here. So we've got the aviary. I've started putting some signs in, which I need to remind myself to do more often as well. Put in signage. Because I did a very bad sort of job of that. And like I've done here, I've put in some like signs and stuff, which again I could probably do a hell of a lot better. I think we might try and scale down a little bit if we can. And like with my lights, I just sort of put them in sort of randomly, so they're not necessarily, they're more functional, rather practical, rather than actual aesthetic. But I want to sort of get to a more aesthetic looking park. But I am quite like how this turned out. This little rocky cove, and we've got like a little bunker and a sort of like a little swamp area. We've got our amenities. We've got the Nipple Dome, classic Nipple Dome. And then like I've been working on this corner as well. So they've done this quite nicely. I'm quite happy with this for the most part. But yeah, we'll release a couple of dinosaurs. Oh, we've got a few new... I say a few new dinosaurs. I can't remember if I put these in if we were in the last time. Which way around am I? I'm all hicklety-picklety. Fuck am I? Okay, right here. So here we've got some Carnos in with some Allosauruses, Allosaurus. They're a little bit too many in there, but that's not too terrible. And then in our T-Rex paddock, which is over here, I did put a... Where are you? A Giganotosaurus. So they're sort of just chilling in there as well. Seems to be cohabiting quite well. What else have I done? It's like just cosmetic stuff, really. Putting in a hell of a lot more rocks. Putting some grass. And yeah, we're sort of pretty much there, really. But we got a Megalodon, so we're gonna get a Megalodon. And see how badly that goes in there. Probably terribly. And then over here we've got some Kayajuras. That's the way of saying it. Because we had to sort of rehome this area to make room for this little dome. Because obviously this was sort of the penis dome as it was so named. But we did a massive remodel just to make sure everything could fit in there and give us a bit more space. So what are they missing? Cover and Baron. So let's go with Baron. Baron Wilds. So they got Baron, that's fine. They need cover. And they need a little bit of water. Oh, they need some food in there. That would also help, wouldn't it? So let's water, lovely. Give it a little bit more because I've got to get in a couple of feeders. And then we want they want cover. So it's fine. Around the edge like that. Come on, let me go in there. There we go. Let's give him a little bit more, just a smidge. There we go, lovely. And then we can put in a fish feeder. There we go. So they should be all happy and fine and dandy in there. So I think in the next one, I like the ideas of lagoons, but I don't know if they really work that well. So we'll either considerably scale down the lagoon or not have one, because I might try and put in like a river cruise. I think that might be quite cool. So we've got those, and then we've got the Megalodon. which I think is going to push this over the edge, really. But I needed 3 to unlock the hatchery upgrade, and there's not enough space for the 2 in the... Well, there's like 99% comfort of space area. Now there's going to be more, so... Look at the big boy. That is mad.
The megalodon has existed in every ocean in the world, but it tends to prefer warmer climates like a lot of other prehistoric animals. It's a truly dominant ocean predator. So, stay out of the water.
That seems to
Unless
be
you want to
okay.
line up to be a hot
Seems to be
lunch.
liking the area. See, like, they're just a tiny bit off for the amount of animals in here, which is annoying because I got rid of it, like, a point, but, you know, it's not terrible. But yeah, we sort of reached the limit of this park, which I'm very happy with. I think I've done better than I usually do. I usually, like, tend to sort of be very, very boring with my building, which in some ways I still have, but at least I've like started to use the cleverly use the rock formations. I've started to use the workshop a little bit, which we'll do a little bit more of, and then like in our next project we'll start adding maybe some of like the genetic animals into our park, and obviously maybe get a little might get a little bit more sort of creative with our sort of paddocks. We might have to be a bit more selective with our dinosaurs as well, but we'll see. We'll see. And like, yeah, let's have a quick look. So like the stuff I wanted, like, so I want to build one of these, a Cretaceous cruise. So I'm gonna have to get like a river in there somehow, and then I want to make use of the amphitheater if I can. So like I'd build like a somewhere like this where the carnivores are, and then have like this on the sort of side of it, like here, like tucked in. But yeah, the only way I'm going to do anything in this part now is if it's just sort of just to play around with it. So we might make the difficulty a little bit harder as well, because this is just sort of like a soft play, just to sort of build a park and enjoy ourselves. Excuse me. So yeah, let's save that. And exit to the main menu. And we'll start Jurassic Beard 2. The Lost Beard. It's very exciting. And we'll do a proper campaign on TikTok and stuff to get dinosaurs named. I'll be more professional so I can get the clippage going and get people in. So let's go sandbox again. So we did Badlands. I tend to just go for like a green open space. So Badlands was pretty cool because I kind of like the desert-y theme. That was awesome. So I'm guessing that's more of a straight up large tree area. Thank you, friend. Build a site that could rival Las Vegas itself on this patch of Nirvana. And it's got quite a bit of water. By the looks of it, that could be interesting. Japan would be quite cool. No. Port school could be... Oh, I don't want small. Don't have the DLCs. I'm going to try and stay away from the OG parks. Germany looks quite cool. UK would be interesting. Southwestern. I think I'm tempted by... what was it? Clark County? Island Generator. Ooh. Biomes without limits or an expansion to open. Let's go to Island Generator. Let's have a look. So Mediterranean, desert, tropical. I want sort of like rocky, but do I want desert again? Maybe. Mediterranean. Mediterranean might be kind of cool. Jurassic World staff and guests. Oh, you know, let's go into the generator first. Okay, let's get all this sorted just in case. So, Jurassic World staff and guests. Let's go Jurassic Park staff and guests. Dinosaurs. Egg failures on. Dinosaurs disease level. Normal disease. Injuries on. Dinosaurs don't starve. Carnivores only. Dinosaurs don't dehydrate. Off. On. Lifespan. Go normal. Dinosaur status checks. Setting this off will mean changes are no longer required to perform status checks. We want that on. Limited feeder reserves, we'll put that on. Dinosaurs dangerous to guests. Carnivores only. Normal escapes. Dinosaur trait intelligent off. Vehicle aggression on. Discomfort. Dinosaur comfort on. Off. On. Combat frequency. Normal. Herbivores able to initiate fights. On. Send dinosaurs. Summer dinosaurs. Negative gene modification. Enabled. Disabled. Vulnerable juveniles. To get attacked if off juveniles will never. I don't want the babies to be attacked. Unlimited traits. No dislike. Normal. Like or no dislike. I think normal. Dinosaur breeding. Normal. Contracts on, narrative events on, scientists on, scientists unrest on, infinite candidate refreshes on, expeditions and fossils on, dinosaur marketplace. Oh, we want to take advantage of the marketplace, I think, a bit more as well. That might be a good idea. Task time, so like normal. Operation build limits off. Additional decorative options. I'm okay with that. Do I want invincible vehicles? No. Normal. Hard. We'll go easy because I've not actually counted that before. Off. Maintenance, wear and tear. On. Cash. I went for high last time. So let's go like medium. Appeal difficulty normal. Guest count target normal. Income tax low. Weather events. Calm events. Rare events. Default storm events. Frequent storm events. No weather events. Let's go default. Default weather state. Dust storm, light dust, heavy rain, light rain, clear. Day-night cycle, yes. And we'll make that a little bit quicker. Okay, cool. So, I think that's probably okay. So let's enter the generator. See what we can generate. Better now, better now. Not used this before, so this is going to be exciting. See if we can come up with something that is... I want a little bit of rock, I want a little bit of water, but I don't want it too temperamental. Okay, cool. Swap camera. One like a sort of... That's what I want. Sort of like that. Cool. I kind of like that. Trees. Beaches. I don't want too many beaches, but I want a little bit of beach. Kind of like that. That's pretty cool. I'm quite happy not to have any trees because I can put those in myself. So that will look a little bit sparse, but I'm okay with that. Shape. What does the shape do? Let's go with that. Is that size? Oh, okay, that's very odd. Is it like... Oh, okay. Don't know if what we're gonna find here. Kind of like that. So I guess the more we do, the higher like there's more like little islands and stuff. Can I like... Okay, cool. It's too rocky. Want a nice sort of patch of water in the middle, if we can. Can we make like bridges and stuff? I don't know if we can we? That's not terrible. That's not terrible. So I want like a little bit of mountain, but I don't want like too much mountain. Okay, it definitely goes more islandy, and I don't want islands. That's kind of cool. I think that has potential. I am tempted to start on the Nevada map. See if I can look online, see if I can get a picture of the Nevada setup. And that way I can sort of have a bit of a gander. Jurassic World Evolution 3. No, it's Clark County, wasn't it? People are creeping about. What pictures? I just want a picture or something. We might just go Clark County, you know. Just wanna live, just wanna live. Let's try a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go Clark County. We'll keep it. We won't venture too far into the generator stuff. Shit. Oh, has it gone right out of it? That's annoying. That is annoying. Oh, has it kept my egg failures on? Disease, normal, injuries on. Lifespan normal. Maturity on. Status checks on. Unlimited feeder reserves on. Dinosaur dangerous guest on. Normal. We'll keep unintelligent off, but vehicle attrition on. I think we said discomfort on. Combat frequency normal on. Send dinosaur, summon dinosaur. I don't know what that means. Negative G modification enabled. G modification points enabled. Unlimited traits. Normal. Gameplay. Contracts on. Narrative events on. Scientists on. Scientists on rest on. Infinity candidate refreshes on. Expeditions on. Marketplace on. Research on. Task time. Operation building time. Building limits. Roll out additional. Off. Park. Unlimited power. Off. Unlimited fuel. On. Invincible vehicles. Off. Sabotage risk. Easy. Instant construction. Off. Maintenance wear and tear. On. Cash. Medium. Peel. Low. Environment. Default. Storm events. Clear. Day night cycle 20. Terrain. Normal. Thank you for the likes, John Tools. Hope you're doing well, friend. Nevada, even words. I think that is what we need. I think that's what we need. Right, this should be interesting. I don't know how big the map is. I didn't actually look to see if it's medium or small or large. Never mind. Never mind. But if we have that watery bit in the middle, like that bit, yeah, I want to take advantage of that. Okay, cool. So let's save. I can save over that one. Yes, that one. And we want JB2. Yeah, I fucking feel like an old man as well. But glad you're doing well, my friend. Okay, so let's have a look at the... Oh, okay, this is kind of funky. How much... Oh, is the water outside the area? Oh, no, it's not. They've got some over here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to... Gonna smooth all this out. That's fine. I don't mind getting rid of a little bit of this. So I want to flatten everything smooth so we don't get any bullshit looking roads. I'm okay around it being the sort of water area. There we go. I want to get this sort of as flat as possible, I think. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind a little bit of rockage. Just so I know where I'm going to build. I can have it a little bit... Oh, that looks weird. That looks weird. It looks weird, but it'll make sense. So if we're doing this now, we don't have to worry about it later. Said so. Okay, that's flattened off there, but I don't know how well that is going to be. Oh, was I doing flatten and not smooth? I think I was, but that's also fine. That we can get rid of that. I don't need that there. So this is at least all sort of... That's all smoothed out. And then we want like a little sort of bit that goes down here. This is Jurassic World Evolution 3, my friend. So we can sort of flatten this all out. I think I've inadvertently flattened this entire area, which is fine because that works. And we can always add in the water, so that's not too bad. Actually, I could probably build like some of the paddocks in the water. Because I like the brachiosaurs and stuff like the water, don't they? So we might be okay there. This is where it needs a bit more work because I don't know how I'm going to get around this. It might be a case of I might have to do something like sort of this. And then have like little areas going up. The site is closed. It's going to be closed for some time. So like this. Sings a sad, sad song. So sort of like along here can be a pathway up. Green's friends, a question for you. I've been varying between three. It's a vintage to colored, degraded, clean Bane figure with 3 accessories, missing 1. Right, okay, got it. And then this up here should be all flattened and smooth. This area is going to be a bit weird. Serious. Coloured degraded figure, but has many scratches, including Dennis no accessories, 15 quid. Number 1 is 20, by the way. I would say, do you have a budget in mind? Let's get this all smoothed out. I mean, we're not going to build everything, so that's fine. But if we can get this down, lovely. Vintage Placer exclusive McBain figure, clean sealed. Yeah, what's your budget? Because if you've got no budget, then I would go for the vintage and pay the extra. Go with the 41 pounds. Willing to spend up to 41 quid. Okay, well, then I would go with that one then, my friend, if it's perfectly within your budget. Purely because all the sealed sold separately are in the US. Ah, okay, yes, that is, I'm guessing, a factor as well, because shipping. Is that £41 with shipping? The £41 ones, I would say. That is your limit, then, and within your budget, I would go with that. Okay, that's working quite well for now. Not a problem, friend. Not a problem. Okay, I think I quite like that. I mean, we've got a pretty big Jurassic Park. Yes, Evolution 3. Environment. Okay, so now we can start putting in a little bit, just a little bit of arid soil, barren wastelands, non-native grass maybe, or maybe just grassland. Okay, this is going to start bringing pennies down, which you've got to be careful. Oh yeah, I do. Inadvertently. Yes, I do. Very well spotted. It's more that it's just bloody warm today, and okay, cool. So we've got a little bit of space along there. That's fine, because I want it to sort of... Do I? Yeah, I kind of do. What is my cheat meal you rarely have with a bucket load of carrots? It's a tough one. It sort of depends on my mood. Because, like, at the moment, it's, like, really warm. So I tend to sort of lead towards, like, ice cream at the, like, in this point in time. Because it's so warm, I'd eat buckets of ice cream. But I do like a good pizza. Don't think you can go wrong with pizza. Or a Chinese. Pretty simple, really. I've got a big sweet tooth. I could sort of, like... I could eat, like, lots of sweet things. But I'm also diabetic, so I've got to be very careful. Banana split. Classic. Very classic. Okay. This, I think, is going to be our starting area. I like specifically like the Mr. Whippy ice cream, like the McFlurry ice cream. Like, if you just, like, gave me, like, a McFlurry ice cream machine and just, like, I would just sit in front of it and I could just pour it straight into my mouth. Okay, so I feel like we should have an entrance here. And then maybe have some of the thingy bits here. Yeah, Mr. Whippy 99, classic. Or like is it like the Knickerbocker Glories they used to do with the little chewing gum in the bottom? They were nice. So I think maybe we have like... So the amphitheater, I think it's got to be around here. Oh, meltage. Don't want meltage. So this is going to be the large part of my herbivore area, I think. But I don't know if we could get a lot of... Don't know if we could get a lot of sort of like admin stuff in here. Maybe some of it here, potentially. I do like the idea of having like an arrival point here, though. Maybe we'll have like our admin center up here. Can I... Oh, it's getting nighttime. That's not good. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Right. Standard path. We'll go standard path. Oh, I do like the classic. Luxury standard path. Classic. Rustic path. Tiled. No, let's go rustic. I think rustic will go nice with the sort of the dirt aesthetic. No. Okay, so this is going to be the start of our admin area, I think. Let's see how this path works. Can I get this down here? Is it going to look okay? Okay, it doesn't look terrible. Lovely, Mariah. Lovely stuff. Smooth terrain. So let's smooth this out. You've done. See if we can get this sort of flatten. Let's just go like full flatten. I kind of like having a bit of a dent there, you know. That's a bit better. Storm warning, that's fine. We don't have any dinosaurs at the moment, so we don't care about that. Okay, that's fine. I think I need to go a little bit more on this corner though, because I don't like how that's gone. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. That is terrible. And then just a little... Okay, better. Right. Hands up. Oh, that's actually flattened out quite nicely. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, I'm wondering, like, maybe we could put, like, the entry point in, like, here. That could sort of kind of work if I did something like... this. Maybe something like that. I kind of like that. Don't know actually. Let's go in with operations. So we need an arrival point. Kind of helipad. Do I want a helipad or just want like a small, maybe like a arrival point? We could actually like squeeze that in along there. That wouldn't be like terrible. Maybe like something in the middle. And then we could make like this, like a no path to other buildings. That's a lie. There's a path right there, mate. Well, stop being racist then. How is that?
Attention personnel. The park is now closing. We kindly ask
Have
for
that a
guests
little
to
further
leave
back
the
then.
park.
So we actually got time. We got actually space for stuff. And we want the rustic path, yes. Cool. I want that straight, motherfuckers. No path to other buildings, park closed. Have I done that wrong? Okay, we need operations, so we need a control center. Maybe put the control center next to it. Okay, cool. So now we've got some staff. And up here we'll tuck away the sort of the shit. So we've got a rival point, visitor center, control center. We've got one of those. Expedition center, science center. Oh, that's a funky looking science center. I like that. Oh, is it different because of the map we're on? Obviously, we may end up sort of like moving stuff around like we did last time, but like we want to get operational. So science center, expedition center, that's what we want. So what have we got here? Kind of like that. Cool. So we'll make like a little complex here. Maybe sort of this area here will be sort of like staff and our first lot of maintenance crews. And in the middle we can have like our power plants. So we need... I wish we had more like power options. Oh yeah, we got to use the backup generators, don't we, for now? Which is not a terrible idea.
Attention all science personnel. Please report to the newly opened Science Center.
Can we like just boop it on the end there? Perfect. For now, that is perfect. King! Good to see your devices back on online. Hope we're doing well, my friend. Okay, so Expedition Center. Science Center. Fossils. Yeah, warm, but we're doing okay. We're doing all right. How about yourself, my friend? So, what have we got? We're gonna get the cheapest scientist possible. And then we can fire them and we don't want them anymore. Okay, so we've got 3 scientists.
Welcome your new park colleague.
Got expedition team. I think what I might do as well, I might have one hatchery and then I can deliver the dinosaurs to each area. Where do I want to put the hatchery? Hopefully it is starting to cool down now, sir, and you have a cold beverage or some ice cream to cool you down. Yeah, I think I might put a hatchery in here and then just have everything sort of everything just delivered to the what am I trying to say? Delivered to the paddocks. And then we'll sort of do like, we'll actually get a little bit of this road sort of in. I'm not a massive fan of this road, but it is going to be a maintenance road more than anything, so that's okay. How far can we get this? Okay, that is fucking horrible. Is there like a undo button? Because that would be great. Okay, that's making it a little bit less fucky, but that's better. This is free play, because I've just been enjoying building Jurassic Beard. But we've sort of extinguished everything on Jurassic Beard, so this is Jurassic Beard 2, The Lost World, the Lost Beard. Okay, that's less fucky. That is less fucky. We like it. Come on, can we? Okay, let's do a little. No, let's do like a little. Okay, maybe like a little curve. Yes. Okay, cool. So I don't think we've got any genomes that are viable at the moment. No, we don't. So now we need to go get some expeditions underway. So where do we want to go? What can we get? Get some compies. Ah, the Lystrosaurus. They're quite cool. We do like curves. We do. But then again, maybe we're just biased, King. I like these little Lystro fellas, so we'll get these in. But yeah, actually, that's good. We can get like a little paddock in here somewhere, and then have a bigger paddock round the back. Let's have a look at our research as well. See what we can start doing here. Staff Center. Handy. Core upgrades. Small power station. That's a big one, which I don't think we've got the skill for. Definitely not at the moment. How is the collection coming along, King? Have you had any new acquisitions? Innovation Center. Okay. $375,000. I think that's a worthy investment, because that is the center point of where I'm going to be building everything. So I sort of want to make sure that I know what I'm going to do. So that's fine. I will have another look at that then, sir, at some point. Okay, I think we might have... Let's put that up there. Because I don't want to don't want to spend too much on the infrastructure when we don't even need it, but... Now what I do like to do is do sort of like a circle. That doesn't seem to fit very well. definitely not perfect. Cheaper black and white SOS recently. I've got to acquire restaurants that costumes, but they're pricey. Yes, yes they are. Very fortunate I got the restaurant. Yeah, maybe we'll be a bit unorthodox on this side. Just like that, so it sort of connects for now. So I'm thinking we'll have our first enclosure maybe here or here. I've had a few bits. Because I've been to a couple of, well, I went to a card show a couple of weeks ago, and I filled a lot of EX gaps in particularly Ascended Heroes, so that was quite good, and got a few for Prismatic. So I've been doing a lot of that. I went to my local card shop a couple of weeks ago as well, and what did I get from there? Can't even remember what I got from there. Oh, I got an Urshifu Karyu card that I've been after for a while. The one with him lifting the boulder. I've got the last 3 promos that I need for the Battle Stars one. Yes, I should have said that. Yes. And I've got the last 3 promos for definitely underrated set. The last 3 promos for the Series 2 illustration, first partner illustrations on the way. So they're sort of the biggest acquisitions. And let's send them out there, get more genomes. Oh, fuck off. Fighting court. Remaining task time. That's fine. I don't have the money. We don't have the money to fuck around with that. So I feel like this path system might be a little bit more modular, but I'm sort of okay with that. Just want to put in like a basic sort of like area, because I think this might be the sort of room for the first pen in like here. Might be quite nice. So I tend to put like amenities and stuff on these, so we're going to go with enclosures. So let's go viewing gallery. Could be weird and have it on the side. Maybe like on the side here. That's probably actually more optimal for the viewing area. Maybe on this corner actually, because then I don't mind if the thing tucks in a bit. No power. Yes, I know. We haven't got that far yet, game. Fucking leave me alone. Fucking creating genius here. Fences. Go with that star. I quite like that. So I want the people to come in and then it's like dinosaurs right in their face. Right in their face. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe we'll have to go like straight. So I want to make sure I get a little bit of space in for amenities. That's okay. Yes, I know we're losing money because we haven't done anything yet.
Working with Cabot, I'm more wary about delegating tasks than I'd like to be.
Obtain drink
However, I
coverage,
trust you with
research
this
flying
one.
reptiles, dig
Please
sites,
don't
site
make me
increase
regret
street.
that.
What's the point of that? Let's do that. Now we can pause it because I don't want to waste money apart from. So a little bit of curvature, and that should bring us. Okay, that will do for now, I think. And then we need some more power. So that'll just keep everything powered for now. Fuel fossils. Yes, yes, that's good. Okay, cool. That will get us some dinosaurs. Up like dynamite. So, let's synthesize these little fellas. I like these, these are adorable. Oh, lovely. What have we got? Tolerant, fit, skittish. Don't want you. Maybe a full team effort there.
Commencing.
And then we need to put in, while I remember, a gate, which we might put in the classic gate. Where is the best position? Can I squeeze it on there? No. Don't let off funky girl. Can I put it on this edge here? Right on the edge? Just a tip. Okay, that go there. Is that not in the power zone? It's not. Didn't think of that. We'll put it over one over here then. We can get rid of that one later because professional. What did I need? Enclosures. We need a delivery bay. That's what we need. Why is that so annoying? Put that there for now, so it's sort of out the way. Of course, let's release fire airlift because they need to go over here. And we can get some of our little fellas in. And let's get this. Let's open Jurassic Beard 2, The Lost World. We are open for business. Now we just need some patrons. Here we go. First people coming in. Not much to see, but we need your money, so that's the main thing. At least we're going to have some dinosaurs. We're going to have a couple, so that's the main thing. I think this might work out quite nicely, because we might be able to put the Cretaceous crews, like, obviously down here. And then if we could put in, perhaps, like, the Brachiosaur and Triceratops and Stegos, like, in this area. And then maybe something like another small dino over here somewhere. Okay, we got our first dinos. Here they come. They're only small, but they're cute. Look at them. Look at the little waddle. Definitely get a few more of those in. Not very high appeal, but I love them. We'll take them anyway. That's the main thing.
The Lystrosaurus, a true survivor of the dinosaur world. No one is quite sure how this animal survived the mass Permian extinction event, but survive it did. It might be small in stature and toothless, bar those upper canine tusks, but the Lystrosaurus was a remarkably successful species in its time,
ground leaf.
and now, of course, in our time as well.
Ground leaf. They are gorgeous little animals, aren't they? Ground fibre. Come on. Oh, okay, we're just waiting for that thing to fuck off. Okay, lovely. Pasture and water. So let's get rid of... Get rid of that, and then...
The dinosaurs are really no different from us when it comes to their emotional states. Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
Water, I've got plenty of water. Pasture, where are you, pasture? I just want to sort of... There we go. Look at that, perfect. Already on the way. So these fellas, ladies, apparently they don't need any. I'll give them what they want, but I don't want any.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Skittish. And we'll get another. We'll have 4 females and two males. Skittish. No, because they're also skittish. We'll just get these two males in, so we can get some babies maybe.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel.
Release for the airlift. Let's get them in. Okay, so expeditions. What have we got going? Got the compies, horrible little creatures. Dilophosaurus. We might have to look at some research. Dig sites. So I didn't get any ankylosauruses in the last one. So you probably get some ankylosaurs in there. That would be good. We had Dracorexes, didn't we? Dracorex. I do like small herbivores, dig site, tiny herbivores. Don't really want any more tiny herbivores, I don't think. Or do we? I want Dracosaurus. Maybe we'll get some like... Oh, Pachycephalosaurus. We didn't have any of those either. Okay, cool. There's lots of dinosaurs that I forgot about, which is amazing. We need another... Actually... Lagoon hatchery. We've got a land hatchery. Ground nests. Okay, we're going to have to be careful with our pennies now. Gene, medicine. What we're doing. Staff center. We need a staff center because our staff is going to get aggy soon. Cool, so we can now get a staff center. Okay, so I don't want to be too boring, right? I want to try and save as much space as possible. To be fair, at this stage, it's just getting it in position, so it doesn't actually have to be look great. As long as we can get it in position, then we're sort of golden. Cool. And then scientist, you can all go on rest because you've been working very hard, and we're going to have to take the plunge and recruit another scientist. But I think we're going to have to go a little bit higher on our budget, so not too high. Maybe Patel seems quite good. She's got a lot of different... Increases all skills by 1 as well. Okay, we'll get her in as well.
Personnel, please welcome your new park colleagues.
Yeah! Hopefully we can get a couple of different ones. Because I think the Draco Rexes live okay with those fellas. Also, I forgot to put my light on
Ladies
over
and
here, so
gentlemen,
it looks a bit
we are
dark. But
pleased to welcome a
feels like my
Lystrosaurus to the
mind.
park.
Viewing gallery. Okay. So we've got the staff centre. We can think about getting more dig sites. That's what we said, didn't we? Dig sites. So that's 100. That's 50. That's all good. Oh, that was unlocked bloody quick. Jeez. So we want... Don't want compies. Gallimimus maybe? That's what we want. Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, so we are rocking and rolling at the moment. How much area do these guys and girls have? Probably way too much. They've got a massive living area, but that's fine. Research flying reptiles, dig sites. No. Okay, our pennies are going up a little bit, so that's good. Bam, 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 bam. 29, 41, 52, 61. Not bad. Suchomimus, Pachycephalosaurus. Let's go there. Well, that's an expensive one. That's probably an expense we probably didn't need, but it's fine. We need to get a couple more dinos in. That's the main thing. As I say, you got to spend money to make money, right? So if we don't hit 4 million, then I think we're good. Our money makers are going to be the guest stuff, isn't it? Really. So, and these. This is also helpful. Okay, Tell is a superstar. Dun, dun, dun. Lovely. Right, we can start getting some of these likes, dislikes. Hopefully they'll be okay in here for now. If not, it will be a bit fucked, but for now. I mean, later on we could always genetically modify them so they're more susceptible. Nocturnal, humble, strong. 4 will be good for now. 4 will be fine.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
It's gonna be a jailbreak. And you can all go and rest. I think what I might do another time or next stream, once we've got up and running a bit and we've got a little bit of pennies underway, what I might do is flip these buildings around so they're sort of around the edge, and then have like the road in the middle, and then have like a circular, well, like an oval, I guess, here with the buildings around it. I think that might look a lot nicer. Possibly even put like a lake in the middle potentially. So then it might use up a little bit more space, but it might make this area, this bit here anyway, look a little bit less fucky. But for now, we're going to release fire on airlift. We'll get some of these fellas in here, ladies even, because they're all female. Resting complete. Lovely. Let's get the other scientists on a rest as well then, while we get this in place. So, guests. Now I'm gonna watch the airlift. Okay, so coming in. Oh, it's taking its time. Fuck that. 75,000 for a emergency shelter, which I don't think we really need at the moment. Toilets is obviously a yes, which actually works out quite well there, because you know, first thing you get in is you want a toilet, don't you? Just to make sure, so that you can sort of just get round quick enough. Okay, steady now. Steady. And you have a landing. And here we go, the Pachycephalosauruses. Cephalosauri-ish things. Here they come. Look at them. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool.
Here we have the Pachycephalosaurus, which is the ancient Greek way of saying thick-headed lizard. I've been called that many times myself, but joke's on them. I like this dinosaur so much that I take it as a compliment. Well, I like it from afar at least.
But we might be able to...
They can get a bit head-butty for my liking.
We might be able to work with that. That, or they might just have to sort of... They might just have to deal with it for a moment. To be fair, we might be okay, because the little fellas have got quite a lot of space. So we'll let them just sort of like chill. We need to get a ranger post in, which we'll put in sort of the center. For God's sake. How's that too close? Okay, that's fine. We need that there. I'm wondering if we put some facilities along here. Why we're so mean again? Operations. Free rotate. Why are you snapping? Why are you snapping? It's better. Can we... That's fine. That's fine, yes. And then we can put a ranger on there. And we will change, because we want the helicopter... Go Badlands. And in the cars, we want Jurassic Park. But we'll have the worn ones. Undiagnosed ailment. We've got diseases. We don't have a MU team. Fuck. It's all going Pete Tong, isn't it? It just starts to settle down and then more bloody things happen. So we need the medical facility. Let's have a look at the community creations. That's kind of cool. I feel that's a bit big though. We're not going to go there. We ain't going to go there. Paleo facilities. Kind of like that one. No path connected. Don't you worry, we'll have that sorted. Life tears. No. Thank you. And capture team 1. And then let's send out... Quite like this. Go with the white. Okay, so it's looking a little bit weird at the moment, but it's functional, which is the main thing. There's the main thing. So these guys need a tiny bit of wetland. So let's give them the wetland. That doesn't seem to be doing very much. That bit more. Okay, that does more. Okay, cool. Come on. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give it just a little bit. Perfect. I think our little friends are fine with this as well. Yeah, they're well happy, so that's fine. Of algae poisoning. Lovely. Don't you there. Amenity coverage low. Yes, it is. Small hotel, shopping, food. Side patrol. Let's have a look at the community. What's this one here? Oh, actually, that's well nice. What was that? That was a drinky poos, wasn't it? Fuck you, game. That's like the perfect size as well to go in there. Was that just two like mashed together? I don't know if I like that actually, if that's the case. They always like the really exotic foods, and it's like, why? What's wrong with just a burger and fries? Saboteur. Go Tim, how we doing, friend? Change features. Statue, that puts me in a 60 quid profit. Fuck. Welcome from a nappy nab. Nice. Good effort. Oh, we've got to pay tax. That's why we're not making as much. Cause that was food. Wait, was that drink or yeah, that was food. Let's go good drink. Yeah, I'm not too bad, my friend. Not doing too bad. Warm, but doing good. Energy drinks. Beanbags. Fuck me, the running cost's ridiculous. Definitely going to be more difficult. But that's fine. Did we get a maintenance team? We haven't got even a maintenance team yet, which is really annoying. Let's get shopping as well as... Put it in there for now. Change product. Maybe these are just in really bad positions. Hold me down. Hats. Let's go with hats. Everyone likes hats. So I've gone with the what people be satisfied with, but
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle
people don't seem to be very satisfied. And everything's starting to break down now, which is not good. So, operations, we're going to need a maintenance facility. Well, that's kind of cool. And it's nice and small, so it's what's snugly in there for now. But it doesn't have any power. We need to get a couple of maintenance positions up as well. Again, these just need to be functional more than anything. Add the maintenance team. How many teams we got? 2, you can go over there. 2, you can do there. And you can be maintenance team 1. Okay, so we are now functional. If nothing else. Okay, features. Does the statue not make a difference? So it makes $30 difference. Okay, well, let's have a look over here. Look at our scientists. So we see if we can get any benefits from them. Increase skills by 1. I didn't actually look at decrease task time by 50. Veterinary task by 50. Reduces salary leaves by 50%. Okay, that is all perfect.
This needs fixing.
Okay, right, let's have a look at the research. Operations. Consultant, cost reduction upgrade, core efficiency upgrade, hatchery storm, defense upgrades, operations. So that could be pretty good. Or we could get a hotel in maybe. Power 2. Don't have a team for that. Let's do that. Hopefully it doesn't makes it a little bit better for us. Because I don't want to go bust. I want to make sure we have some money left in the tank. Can we do anything here? Decreases scientist hire fee, improves construction, decreases the customer cost by the site, improved efficiency, improved motivation. They are quite, well, they are big upgrades though. Lack of amenities, they're just fucking going in the wrong direction, that's why, they're all fucking going up that way. If they actually went the way they were supposed to be going, instead of going up here, which is all staff, they might be able to actually see some dinosaurs. You know, that's sort of how it works. Okay, let's move this. Okay, none of this seems to be getting profits down. A rainbow in the dark. I just need profit at the moment. I don't care how much profit it is. Issues reported. What are the issues? Species target, or well off that. Shelter coverage. Accommodation rating. You don't have any of those. Income 44,000 and expenses is 14,000. So that's not terrible. At least we've got a decent profit at the moment. Food coverage is low. And drink coverage is low. Shopping coverage is low. But that's fine. We can deal with that. Small hotel. Could get a nice little hotel up here, which would put them in visibility and hopefully draw people up to this end of the facility.
We've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
And possibly bring in some pennies as well. If I like put in like a wrong type of road or something, or can they not get through the innovation center? Let's connect this up, see if that changes anything. Okay, they're moving down there now. That's good. But they don't seem to be going around to the actual other parts of the park. Okay, someone's using the path there now. Okay, this might be a better one. I mean, he's just walking all over the shop, that geezer. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. Is he going to make it? Find out right now. Okay, he made it. Which entrance does he come out of? Can we follow him? Follow that man. Did he die? Did he not make it through the other side? Or does it take like time? I really don't know why everyone's going up here. This doesn't really help because there's nothing up here. Facility standard path. Let's do replace on and then maybe see if this just like stops everyone from going up here. Just get off the property, everyone. We don't want your help here. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Okay, cool. I'm not entirely sure why they're all going up there. I mean, it's one of those ones, it is what it is, but... May even just have to cut that off, you know. And hope the maintenance teams can just drive down here without having to worry. Oh, yeah, it's not connected, so it's annoying. Maybe we can get everyone just off the path. It looks horrible. We're putting that there for now. Hopefully that clears a blockage. Oh, is this all facility paths? No, it's not, is it? That is, though. Okay. Everyone seems to be fucking off now. Okay, good. Oh, there we go. Fucking everyone's in profit now. That's what we like. I wonder why that was so messed up for a second. Now everyone's happy. Is there any way we can get this higher? No. Okay, so change features. So now we don't have to worry about money. Beanbags, claw machine, fossil, jukebox. Yeah, boost. Jukebox energy drink sounds perfect to me. What's the highest profit? Can Can we get over 20? Booth seating. I didn't really want booth seating. It seemed to be like boring, but it's the most profit. We'll go beanbags because beanbag seems a little bit more hip with the energy drinks, doesn't it? Even though we've got the wrong type of amenity, but it's fine. Ice cream. %70. Fountain jukebox. Everyone loves the jukebox, and that puts up to 24,000. So, and the toilets are fine. What about this place? This place is now working. So what have we got here? Books. So what was that? 81. Don't think we can get much higher than that, to be fair. Fossilized teeth. So the statue kind of works. I guess like a fossil display. Display cabinet? Oh, I like the display cabinets. Let's put a display cabinet in then. What's my favourite ice cream? See, it has to sort of depend, really. I was talking about this earlier. I like a Mr. Whippy ice cream, like a McFlurry, so just like a standard, almost like vanilla flavour. I don't think you need much more than that. If I was going to be a bit more fancy, say fancy, I do like a sort of like a raspberry ice cream, a nice raspberry like ripple or something. Okay, we're still getting idiots go up here, but that's okay. Our profits are going up, which is the main thing. Profit per minute. Okay, we're making 144,000 with 20,000 going out, so we're making 100, nearly 30 grand, which is perfect. And we haven't got a shelter in, so we can get a shelter in. That looks funky. Japanese shelter. Oh, that's cool. That's also very cool. There seems to be a pretty big area, so we can put that in there for now. Again, we'll probably move around stuff at some point, so it's not a big deal. What fossils? Yeah, we don't have any fossils. That's fine. Uh, 50. Let's just max it out, because I'm going to max it out at some point anyway. And we can slowly start working on research, because power. So this is a big one, but I think it's needed. Oh, we don't have enough skill. Annoying. Ground nests, land nests, land hatcheries. Huh, not sure about that. Dig sites then. That's probably a good idea. Oh, science is busy. That's fine. Thank you. Oh. Let's have a look at our fossils. Oh, that's a big fossil. We like that. That pays for the expedition and this. That tabo. All on the floor, smack that. Guests. Oh, we could go for the wide pass, which is... I think we're getting to the point now where our scientists aren't very good. What do we need? We need more logistics. We're going to keep him because he is... He gives us good... Publicity gains 1 point in logistics. Oh, fuck, I was hopefully going to save some money, but I'm going to spend some more. How are they all fucking like this? Okay, right, let's see if we can get... Can. Okay, we'll wait for that to go back up to 500,000 and then we'll get that starting to research. Research flying reptiles dig sites. Flying reptile dig sites. So it would cost us 100,000, but I think we get 300,000 out of the contract, so we would make 200,000. So that's not a terrible idea, just for some quick cash. Oh, dig sites 2. Damn it, I would have only made 100,000. Bullshit. Should have read that. Well, I'm not doing that now because I wouldn't have made any money off it. So we'll wait for that to go back up. But yeah, bit of a different schedule this week, friends, because we were... supposed to be doing Sniper Elite tonight, but one of three's had some family stuff to deal with tonight, so we're just chilling. Particularly while it's warm, we're just chilling. And then we might be doing some Tales of Elliot tomorrow. It depends how warm it is. If it's silly warm, then we might just play some of this. If it's Tales of Elliot, we might be able to use our brain power words to get through that, which might help a little bit. Ding, 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 ding. So yeah, and then hopefully me and Lady Beard will be playing a new game on Saturday. Oh, I got a storm now. Good thing I did get those bloody
To take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
Okay, so while that's going on, can actually get the power. So this would give a small power station, a small substation, which is definitely a win.
It's not flashy, it's not what guests come here to see, but boy is it critical. That infrastructure investment will pay off, I'm sure of it.
Identified ailment. Agitated by the storm. They got like sandy vagina or something. So we got power. How much is the power station? Oh, it's only 50,000, which is not actually terrible. I thought they were a lot more expensive than that, but I'll go fuck myself. Fuck you. Because we can put this into play, but we don't actually have to turn it on because of the running costs. We'll deactivate for now.
Attention, please. This attraction is currently closed. We are sorry for the inconvenience caused.
Sounds like someone's smashing into something. Okay, storm has passed. Close all shelters, all one of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any
Dun,
inconvenience
dun, dun.
experienced.
Steady on. What the fuck are you doing, you madman? There's perfectly good road path over there. I mean, he's giving it a bloody good go. Fair play, but that was probably the least efficient road you could have gone to. Excuse me, gas. Yeah, okay, so we might be able to. So I'm hoping to get the Cretaceous cruise along here, and we might put like a big sort of pen across here so we can have the Brachios and Stegos in here, and people can just bob about along here. So that's all going well. What have we got attraction wise? The activity centers, operations, we've got everything for now. And we've got everything that we need to keep things running, which is the main thing. So it's just saving up some money, cracking on with some of this research, I think. Small power station output. Peter station. So maybe, what was that? That's another 500,000. That's 200,000. Additional upgrade slots. Guests. Medium amenities. Large hotel. Attractions. Dinosaur enclosures. That we don't need. These are the two we want. So we want to get some tours going. Viewing galleries, log lagoon, log viewing gallery, viewing entrance, viewing platform. Oh, we need to do that one. Research tours. Oh, so we should do that and then that. That's fine. We can go down that route. Let's get a maintenance team over there to sort that out. Oh, that's a biggie. But I'll go to that. I'll give that for now. We're not going to go under 6 mil. Everything's sort of ticking along nicely, so that's good. So what does this this do? To view dinosaurs from the kayaks. Number of kayaks can be altered. So can we like requires water? Yeah, I've gathered that, but oh, okay. So we could put it on that side. Could possibly even put it there if we...
Ah, yes. If there's anything that would make me feel comfortable about entering a dinosaur's territory, it's a kayak beneath me and a paddle in hand.
Yeah, mate. Chatting about... I've never built one of these, so it might be a bit fucky, but fucky is my middle name. I don't know if this is actually going to get us anywhere. But it's just a sort of like a basic thing where we put in stuff. I mean, hopefully this will be inside the Brachiosaur, Stego, Triceratops pen paddock words. And can we add like these to it? Oh, we can. So that's kind of cool. I like this. If we can get a couple of places like theoretically that should have one visible dinosaur, some visible dinosaurs there, and then if we get the Brachiosaur paddock sort of, it's going to go sort of across here like that and around there. So we might be able to take a bit of this water out, because I might put a little bit of a path that goes around the edge, or like a big tour. Actually, we could do the big tour around the edge for transport. rather than having it weaving in and out. Maybe we could put that on the side over here, like the first major point, and have the car go round. That might be quite cool. But we should be able to get like the brachiosaurs in here. It would probably be quite cool if we can. We could probably get a viewing gallery from here, maybe here, possibly here, possibly it might be a log one. That might be the best position. People are processing the site claiming we have no right to create dinosaurs. Spending extra sum of money on a campaign to explain this dinosaur service can be done responsibly. I can't take the risk of sabotage at the moment, unfortunately. And then we're going to deactivate that.
Your attention, please. This attraction is currently closed.
And deactivate that. Other than me. Okay, let's get a little bit of... I want to start clearing out this sort of center bit so we sort of know what we're working with. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Fucking hell, 15 grand. Just for a little bit of grass. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll spend the last like 5-10 minutes just sort of making this a little bit more accessible. Oh, these fucking trees are pissing me off. This is the thing I hate the most about this game. It's the sort of terrain. It goes a little bit wonky. Okay, it looks worse from the other side, but we can smooth that a little bit. Oh, that's just going to be horrible like that, isn't it? It's just going to not cooperate. Okay, that looks a little bit better, I think. Give you a little bit more there. Just couldn't see it there, but now you can see it. It's freaking horrible. Have to do a little bit more jiggery pokery, I think. Just flatten it out, give it a bit more space so we can go round the enclosure. Or bring the level up a bit higher like that. That kind of works nicely. And smooth it down. There we go. Says... I don't want to give it too much height on that corner. That's not terrible, but it's better than it damn sight was. Then we can get this rustic path in to go around to here, like this. Okay, cool. That's okay till it gets to there where it's fucking horrible. Okay, betterer. Betterer. So we might be able to go... This might kind of work, actually, if we put the sort of... Sort of go straight through the middle. Then we can get some amenities along here. And then connect up with this side. So we can get some amenities along this side. We can maybe tidy up this fence a little bit. Definitely do a little bit more of a tidy. What I can do is actually I can get rid of that gate, which will make life a lot easier. Because then I can flatten that out a bit more. Perfect. Perfect. So we can probably extend this out a little bit so it gets a little bit more snug to this road and have it curve round right on that corner and connect there, so it gives those guys a little bit more room. We'll put this a little bit more flush along here as well, so that's a little bit more interesting. So yeah, we're getting there, friends. This is Jurassic Beard 2, The Lost Beard. We're making money. We're underway. It's early days, but we're getting there. You know, we've still got a lot of work to do, but we've got our first little dinos in, which is very cool. Let's have a look at our. This is where I need to actually also be professional and start advertising. Let's name these dinosaurs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the little Lystrosaurus, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Pachycephalosaurus. So let me know TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're seeing this. Let me know in the comments, because professionalism and yeah, sensible names, fun names, but sensible. Okay, then we've been professional and got some clips down. So we are going to call it a stream there, friends. But I'll be back tomorrow, depending on what the heat is going to be like. Let's have a double check while we're here, shall we? I know it's going to be warm, but how warm is it going to be? It's going to be 29 tomorrow. It's 27 today. 20. So that's not too bad. We might be able to do some... The Adventures of Elliot tomorrow, and then we can possibly do some more of this Friday. Then we've got a horror game on Saturday, and Sunday we'll come back round to this, and then Monday we'll be back with Far Cry. Tuesday maybe do some Elliot, and then Wednesday back to Sniper. No, we won't be back with Sniper Relief on Wednesday next week, because one of three, I think he said he's going to watch He-Man. So, But yes, anyway, we're going to save it there, friends. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, enjoying the weather, enjoying the week. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I'm going to peace out now, TikTok. So catch you later, TikTok. That's that sorted. And then I'm going to peace out on Twitch and YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 PM, with possibly the Adventures of Elliot. Join me for some chill RPG fun. And I'll see you then, friends. Have a good rest of your evening. Peace and love. Bye now. Bye.